Let's keep that same energy. I want Black Panther opening weekend energy. I want Donald Trump in the back of a police car with handcuffs energy. You've seen them on HBO. You've seen them on NBC. You've seen them on Last Comic Standing. Give it up for my man, Mr. Jason.
If there's anything I hate is when a comedian is great and won't admit it.
Sit down. Y'all see my DJ up there? DJ POP. I don't know if y'all know this, brother. This is my son's pediatrician. No bullshit. That's my son's pediatrician.
Appreciate you.
You know how dope that is? And he's great at both. Typically, when you a great doctor, you a shitty DJ. That's how it go. That's my man. POP stand for, what's stand for?
Prince of Pediatrics.
Prince of Pediatrics. But let me tell you something. You keep fucking around playing that trap music, it's gonna be pediatrician on probation. That's what your ass gonna be. This is lovely, man. It's been 8 years since my last special. 8 years. People always coming to me in the streets. When you gonna drop something new, Jason? When you gonna drop something new? I said I dropped 3 kids. What the hell else you want from me? Some people don't believe in me no more. Thank you so much. Yo. That's my girl. That's Miss Webster, man. This thing done turned to a damn cookout in this piece. You know what? Everybody just come up on the stage. What the hell? Come on. Come sit crisscross applesauce. Come on. Let's just sit right here and do this shit. This is dope, man. Thank y'all for getting them tickets. Because I know that was stressing some people the hell out. People hit me like, Jay, $40? Let me give you 20 right now. I'll give you $3 for the next 7 pay periods. Cheap bastards. This is lovely, man. Yo, comedy shows don't always look like this. I did a show last weekend, had 4 people in it. 4 people. They wasn't even together. They were scattered. I was like, we could have did this shit over the phone right here. Could have called into this bullshit. Burned up my damn gas. I don't like it. It's getting cold outside. I don't appreciate the cold. I hate when it gets cold and the weatherman be on TV talking that bullshit. Talking about it's 7 degrees outside. Both the wind chill factor, it feels like -2. I'm like, then it's negative damn 2. What? Like, I don't know if you noticed, but humans operate off the feel-like system. what I'm talking about? You ain't ever gonna see somebody outside like, God damn, it's cold out here. It feels like -2, but I'm sure it's 7. Never gonna hear that. Cold as hell out there. This that leave your oven open weather right here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, damn, 72. It's about to be 350 in this bitch. We gonna cook these nuggets on the couch, you hear me? Put that foil out there, put a little olive oil on it. Cold, dangerous as hell, man. I walked out the house the other day, didn't pay attention to the weather, didn't know there was some little ice and frost on the ground. Walk outside feeling good, living my best life. Hit a patch of African American ice. You ever step on some African American ice? Damn near killed myself. Fell down on the ground, ice had on a Black Ice Matters t-shirt. That's a good ass joke. That's a good ass joke. It really is. I blame the cold on Trump. I do. Anything go wrong in my life, Trump's damn fault. If I go on Panera Bread and I say no cheese on my sandwich, and they come back with cheese on it, I know Trump back there putting cheese on black people's sandwiches. Every damn week he doing this to me. I miss Barack so damn bad. Clap if you miss Barack Obama. It's all right. Let me tell y'all something. I almost got into a fight with a dude the other day. He gonna tell me Barack Obama didn't do nothing while he was in office. I said, what you mean he ain't do nothing? He said, tell me what he did. I said he didn't get assassinated. Right? Yo, that's the greatest fucking accomplishment. First black president don't get assassinated. Shit, they killed Dr. King. He wasn't even a city councilman. And Barack was cocky with it too. Walk around in open air. Like he had some type of light-skinned force field on him or some shit. Yo, if I was Barack, I'd stayed in the car all 8 years. You hear me? I'd have ran for re-election in the car. I'd be giving State of the Union from the back seat. Negotiating with Russia from a half rolled down window. You can't do it, Putin. Put that window up on Putin's ass. The whole Trump thing just still blows my mind, man. It's still like a joke to me. Like when he first announced his candidacy, I was like, this is a publicity stunt. That's all it is. He kept getting further and further in the race. If you looked at a time lapse of my reactions, it'd have been like this. Man, anybody gonna take Trump seriously? Man, he gonna get past the Iowa caucuses. Man, he gonna get past the primaries. Man, he gonna get the nomination. Man, he gonna beat Hillary. Man, he gonna bring back slavery. Man, he made me pick all this cotton. Man, it's some bullshit, man. It's some bullshit. I told you we should have voted for Rubio. I told you. You know how I wish was still president? Y'all might not agree with me on this. I wish George W. Bush was still president. I do. Not because I agree with his politics. I just want to hear him call ISIS is on national television. know good and well he'd say some shit like that. George was dumb as shit. Look here, ears. We gonna hunt ears. We gonna find ears. And we gonna kill ears. When we done with you, gonna be was. What? Was? If you ain't laughing was, you dead inside. You hear me? That shit was brilliant. That was worth $40 right there. This shit is over. Good night. Bye. Peace. Motherfucker enjoying himself. He laughing all his money out. Make sure he get all his money out of his body. $40. Down to $37.50. $37.50. I appreciate y'all spending that cash, man. Some people make too much money. I heard the other day some dude got fined $19,000 for pushing somebody. 19 grand, football player, paid it like it was nothing. That's my student loans right there, right? I'll be following that dude around trying to get pushed. Just talking shit the entire time. Think about it, push me once, student loans are gone. Push me twice, I'm completely debt free. Push me 3 times, I'm a small business owner. The American dream right there. We all one push away from financial freedom. You better get your ass pushed by somebody. I feel good though, man. I feel successful. Bought a new house recently, y'all can clap for that. Bought a new house. But here's the thing, people. It's not the house that makes me feel successful. It's the master bathroom. It's spread out. Toilet, way over there. Shower, way over there. Tub, way back there. I like that. That's success. Because let me tell y'all a little something. If you can sit on your toilet and touch your tub and your sink, at the same damn time, you done fucked up somewhere in life. You hear me? You should not be able to multitask. Sitting on the toilet. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take this dookie, soak my tootsies, and brush my teeth. Too many things are wet. Some of y'all ain't laughing no more because that's your situation. Now you just in the back in your feelings. He was funny at first. I don't like him anymore. I enjoyed him when it first came out, but he turned something in my spirit. I don't know what it was. Our house is in a nice neighborhood too. That's my realtor. If you're looking to refinance, that's the man to talk to right there. Who the hell was that? I ain't never seen somebody that damn happy. Yeah. You what? You live there too? All right, this shit getting weird as fuck. All right, no. I have never seen that man before in my life. Yeah, we live there too. I follow you home every night. You look good up on stage, young man. All I'm performing to this side of the crowd now. So it's nice to see everybody. It's a good neighborhood, people. I don't like neighborhoods where you can't tell what it is. I even need to know when I look at it, is this a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood? Not them in-between joints. Typically, when you want a bad neighborhood, you know it's a bad neighborhood. Somebody out front selling drugs. Somebody pushing a baby stroller. Ain't no fucking baby in it. Just stolen Comcast equipment. You see a pit bull walking a pit bull. Like, we all gonna die here. We gotta get the hell out of here. Especially if he live in the neighborhood. We gotta get the hell out of there. One of the reasons we bought the neighborhood that we did is because the school system was good. Got 3 little boys at home. Tell me if y'all agree with this. I never knew that I could love and hate something so much at the same damn time. Because it's horrible. You get no time to yourself. Only time you get is you go in the bathroom, you sit down in the toilet, you lock the door, touching the tub in the sink. Sunlight from the hallways peeking through the door. You feel like hope is coming back into your life. Then out of nowhere, goddamn doorknobs start jiggling. Fingers come to the door. They scratching at the paint. It's like living with little raptors. Little African-American raptors. And as soon as you leave out the bathroom, it turns to a press conference. The moment you step out, microphones go in your face. Daddy, what's the status on the chicken nuggets? Have you found Spider-Man? It's always dumbass questions. And you learn stuff when you're a parent you never knew before. Like, I never knew that the toughest thing in this world was putting on kids' gloves. Y'all hear me? Because kids don't know how to do this. That's all you gotta do. I tell my son, Sean, do this, and Daddy will do everything else. As soon as I start putting the glove on, he does this. Now his fucking 5 fingers shoved up into a thumb hole. Gotta spend the next 17 minutes trying to separate them. Every time I get a pinky finger in, 4 more go over here. Like, dude, stop doing the chicken wing, spread that shit out. It's tough, man. Kids will keep you humble, too. Won't nothing keep you humble like a 3-year-old screaming from the bathroom door, "Come wipe me!" Who the fuck is he talking to? Couldn't be me. Let me tell y'all what happened to me the other day. I'm in the kitchen minding my business, washing some dishes. Son's in his high chair. Jumps out of his high chair, runs over to me, says, Diddy, I gotta go poop. I say, go poop when you're done, call me. I turn around and start washing dishes. Out of nowhere, all I hear is, "Come wipe me!" I turn like I know this motherfucker ain't talking to me. He points out the door, "You! Wipe me!" I'm a grown-ass man. I want to say, wipe your fucking self. Can't say that to no baby. Now I gotta walk over there like a bitch. and wipe this little boy. It's humiliating. As soon as I walk in the bathroom, he turns around. Wants to have a conversation as I'm wiping him. Daddy, have you found Spider-Man yet? You told me you were gonna find Spider-Man. I haven't seen him in days. I'm standing there, please, give me one more time, just need a little more time. Just remain faithful. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. These kids are crazy, man. Did anybody have the thought or the idea that their kid was gonna look like before they were born? Like based on what you and your spouse look like? Like, I thought I knew what my oldest son was gonna look like based on what my wife looked like. You look at me, I'm beige. Right, I'm beige. My wife's darker skin. I'm thinking the kids come out somewhere right in between color-wise. Like, I know how colors mix. I do. I know how they work. I've had coffee before. I know how this shit works. My son is born, comes out straight Asian. Straight Asian. So the first thing I do is look at my wife like, is there something you want to tell me? Because I don't know where the fuck this little Tokyo Drift baby just came from. It's a weird-ass kid, man. He's real suspicious. He don't trust me and my wife. Every time we feeding him food at nighttime, he smells it. Like we trying to poison him through dinosaur-shaped nuggets. Some of you had the same experience, I can see. Wife comes home the other day and she was like, baby, we need to get Sean into mixed martial arts. I hear this is the age. I'm like, he's 5 years old, he don't need no mixed martial arts. She's like, but this is the age. I'm like, you don't train your enemies. You don't do that. Now I gotta sleep with the bedroom door locked, just in case little Fist of Fury get out the crib. Come in here and shot me in my throat in the middle of the night. Where's Spider-Man, motherfucker? Now wipe me. Oh, that's a good one. Y'all get that shit on the camera? Did you get it? You gonna make me famous, motherfucker. Jason had motherfuckers frog croaking. You need to get that checked out, seriously, you really do. That don't sound good, man, it really don't. When you actually, can you look at him? Okay, our pediatrician gonna look at you after the show. Check you out, okay? Just wait in the lobby, okay? My oldest son scares me. Anybody here scared of their kids? Like little, look at the black woman, no. I wish he would do something. I'm not scared. I'm talking about like, cause little kids, they so light on their feet. 1 minute they ain't there, next they turn around, they stand there breathing, just looking at you. I think my oldest son gonna be a serial killer. And let me tell you why I say, you know how in movies, serial killers all got something they do specific to them, lets you know you're about to kill again. They see the next victim, the eyes start twitching. They start playing some little creepy ass figurine in their pocket. They laugh like, at a comedy show. It's a goddamn killer right there. I know a killer when I see it. Let me tell you what my son does. My son sings a specific line of the Itsy Bitsy Spider. My son sings, down came the rain. But he sings it at creepy ass times. You hear me? It be 12 midnight. He been in bed since 7:30. I'm downstairs having a little me time, eating a handful of Raisin Bran over the trash can. Like a boss. Like a fucking boss. Out of nowhere, all I hear is, down came the rain. I'm like, who's there? Show yourself. I see you, Diddy. Ah! Down came the rain. Ass cheeks locked. That shit's stressful as hell, man. Then we got twins. Twins are a totally different ball game. People don't know how to react when you tell them you got twins. They're like, oh, you got twins? What a blessing. Man, this shit ain't no blessing. It might be a blessing if it was 1940 and I was a sharecropper. And I need some extra sets of hands to pull in this year's harvest. Shit's stressful as hell. You good? You raising your hand? Oh, that's somebody behind you. I thought you had a question. Excuse me, sir. What time will the show be letting out this evening? My meter runs out at 8:45. Little boys are crazy, man. The other day I had my sons in the tub. A lot of times you get home, it's late, you do homework, you cook dinner. You don't got enough time to give everybody a bath individually, so the other day I put them all in the tub together. They say sitting in the tub. So I got the serial killer. That down came the rain. Then I got the fat twin. And I got the little twin. So they sitting in the water playing around. And the fat twin, Liam, takes his boat that he's playing with, picks it up, and starts drinking the water. And I was like, ew! Don't do that! Everything is in this water. Fucking butt crumbs, nut crumbs, underarm juice, piss. As soon as I said piss, it must have triggered something in the little one. He stands up and starts pissing every fucking way. He pissing on a serial killer, on the fat one. It's like a goddamn R. Kelly video in the tub. Every night, man, bath time is stressful. If it's not bath time, showers are just as bad. Sometimes I'll take them in the shower with me to save time. I'll get in the shower, bring them all in with me. And it makes me uncomfortable because it's just too many dicks per square footage. Yeah. This math ain't adding up right here. Other day we in the shower, I got my oldest standing down here roaming around, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels like something about to pop off at any moment. And I had a twin washing up. I had a twin over here washing up. As I'm washing up, the water was running down my body, cascading off the front of my penis. So my oldest son sees it. He sees it. He says, Diddy, Diddy, pee-pee, pee-pee. I said, no, son. Diddy's not pee-peeing. This is water running down Daddy's body, cascading off the front of his penis. That's how I talk to my children. I go back to wash my face. I'm washing my face, take my hands away. My oldest son is underneath it like this. Fucking drinking runoff penis water. Right Right then I knew I was dealing with a killer. Cause this is prison, he gonna be in here for life. Could've been run off penis water, could've been piss. Either way, he was like, down came the rain. I did that very well. That was good. I'm proud of myself. Y'all like this bench we stole? Somebody on a bus stop on Greenmount, mad as hell right now. My legs hurt. Where's the bench? My fat twin, that's what I call him. Don't judge me. He loves Fat Albert. Loves Fat Albert. Got him the movie from SNL with Kenan Thompson. He fell in love with it, wanted to watch it every single day. His brothers hated it. Dad, we've seen this thing like 100 times. We don't want to watch it anymore. So I said, look, I'm gonna make a compromise. I'm gonna go and buy you all the old Fat Albert stuff so you have some stuff to watch and mix it up. It's like, okay, cool. So I went on Amazon and bought all the old Cosby Fat Alberts. I'm not sure how y'all feel about Cosby personally, but I will tell y'all this. If you're a Cosby fan, this is a great fucking time to get the DVDs. Y'all hear me? Because they are just giving this shit away. I got the whole series of The Cosby Show on Amazon for $12. I'm a Prime member. That means it's supposed to come in 2 days. That shit came the same night. Yo, I went upstairs, take a shower, came back downstairs with a dude in my living room, put it in the machine. I said, hey! He turned around. It was Bill Cosby. This is cool, man. It's so nice to sit out. I see people that I went to high school with in here. I see people that gave birth to me in here. I see... Yo. That's my parents right there, y'all. Whoever got the camera, bring it right over here. Put it on them. That's all my family right there. I got cousins. I got my daddy. I got my mama. I don't know who the hell you are. I got my wife's mama. All love. This is so cool. My father doesn't come out much. He sit in the house. He do ignorant shit on Facebook. Just ignorant shit, like log off, motherfucker, log off. Putting all these little dumbass dancing emojis under stuff. Like, what are you doing? If you over 60, you should be banned from damn Facebook. It ain't no need for you. Their profile picture always look like somebody snuck up on them. Anytime I see Warren Weems just made a post, I'm like, shit! My father actually scared me the other day. Called me at 6 in the morning, a couple weeks ago. I jump up. I see Mom and Pop on the phone. I jump up, and I'm like, shit, okay, what's going on? It's early. I grab the phone. I'm trying to get myself together. And I answer it, and it's my father on the other end. And I got freaked out because my father doesn't call me like my parents call me. But my mother's the liaison. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My father just screams shit in the background. Hey, Jason! When you gonna bring me my lawnmower, Jason? I don't even got his lawnmower. When you gonna bring it, Jason? I've been waiting. So he's on the other end of the phone, and I hear his voice, and I'm like, shit. My mind went to, I was like, my mother died. That's what I felt. It was literally that, I was 6 o'clock in the morning. My father don't call me normally. I hear his voice, I'm like, it's gotta be something crazy. First thing out of his mouth was, I need your help. And I was like, shit, he killed my mother. this motherfucker calling me for an alibi. Bring some towels and some ammonia by the house. Put me in a tough position. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the phone trying to choose between my dead mother and the parent I have left. And I'm like, all right, I'll be there in 20 minutes. We're gonna dump a body somewhere she loved. Come on, hurry up! Put her behind the pottery barn. Get on! I'll never forget you, mama. Let's go get your lawnmower, Daddy. Come on. I know you've been waiting on that lawnmower. I think the thing most that I hate about being a parent is being around other parents. Oh, it's the worst. They keep telling me their kids age in months. Long after the months are gone. I'm in a barbershop one day, dude go show me a picture of his son. I'm like, oh man, he's beautiful. How old is he? He's like, oh, he's 24 months. No, he's 2 years old. Stop giving me math problems if you just told me the kid's age. Didn't know this conversation required a calculator. Like, yeah, it's my baby girl, she's 36 months. It's my middle child, he's 58 months. It's my oldest back here, he's 564 months. Like, what in the hell? This dude is 47 years old. And one of your kids has a remainder. Some of y'all ain't smart enough to get that joke, and I'm fine with that. Some of y'all want some easy-ass jokes, but I'm not here for that. I'm trying to raise you up to my level. When we found out we were having our twins, it was a shock. It's a real shock. We knew my wife was pregnant. We knew we wanted my son to have somebody to grow up with. Didn't know it was twins. We get down to the doctor's office. They cut the lights out, put the gel on her stomach, start moving the wand around. Doctor gets quiet. And I'm like, shit, is everything cool? And she's like, do you see what I see? I said, depends on what you see. She says, there's two of them. I'm like, what? Arms, legs? You hear that baby? He got 2 legs. She's like, no, sir, they're 2 heartbeats. I was like, oh, word? You hear that baby? He got 2 hearts. Just in case one heart go bad. Other one gonna kick right in like a backup sump pump. You better get you a backup sump pump. Stop fucking around. Hey, your basement flooded. So she's like, no, sir, they're 2 babies. And my wife fucking freaks out. Starts grabbing air, which is never a good sign. Doctor runs out the room, which I think is definitely against the Hippocratic Oath. Just ran out the damn room. Took me 20 minutes to calm my wife down. Now, if you don't know my wife, she's a very type A personality. When she sees something in the head, it's the way it's gonna be. She cannot divert from that plan. Now, with my oldest son, she delivered naturally. She breastfed. She wanted to give all these benefits to the twins. The doctor was like, it's a totally different ballgame. As far as breastfeeding, your milk has to come in. As far as delivering naturally, both twins have to be head down. And my wife acts like she was listening. As soon as the doctor leaves the room, starts talking shit. I don't care what that doctor say. I'm delivering naturally, I'm breastfeeding. I had to stop. I said, baby, I understand what you want, but our main goal is to get these kids here healthy. Because I'd be damned if you die. And leave me here with 3 fucking kids? You know how selfish that is? You up in heaven resting, and I'm down here being blessed? Shit, you better get out of here. If you ever die, it's gonna be by me. I'm gonna put you right there back with a pottery barn, my mama. Go on back there. My wife and I met in college. Morgan State University. All right. Met in college. We have been married for almost 10, together for 20. But if you count the amount of times we broke up, it'd be 3 months on Tuesday. Y'all keep us in y'all prayers. Thank y'all. We started out as friends. When I met her at college, we were friends. Homeboy and homegirl. Miss G, you know, right? We used to race around campus. I was dating other girls. She's dating guys. We telling each other about one another. Sister and brother, we just cool. And one day we was hanging out, and a titty came out. And we've been together ever since. Oh my God, my family looks mortified. Kwanzaa gonna be awkward as a motherfucker. I heard what you said about my daughter up there. I heard what you said. Come on down to the basement, let's wrestle. That's my baby though, man. We've been together a lot, been through a lot. When you got kids and you married, it's tough sometimes, you know, keep the romance going and stuff. My wife one day, she brought home some satin sheets. She was like, these gonna feel nice on the bed, these satin sheets. I was like, hey, we gonna try them. I'm not sure if anybody here got satin sheets. Let me tell you something, they are dangerous as hell. Put them satin sheets on the bed, went and took a shower, got out the shower, put on some shea butter, some cocoa butters, almond butters, Land O'Lakes, all types of butters. Went and got up in that bed, laid down, feeling good, stretched my legs, don't even crack your toes and your knees. Feeling good, I'm in the bed, sneezed and flew the fuck out the bed. Don't you put those satin sheets on your bed. You gotta put a bath mat under your back. Give your ass something to hold you in there. Shit threw me 25 feet across the room. It's a nice looking crowd, man. This is dope. This is so dope. Let me ask y'all a question. You ever get a compliment and an insult at the same time? Somebody say something to you like, you look good for your age. You look nice today. What that supposed to mean? I thought it was a nice outfit I had on yesterday. Yeah, I'm walking down the street the other day, minding my business. This dude gonna stop me and say, hey, brother, I don't mean to take a lot of your time. You know who you look like? Like an old ass Chris Brown, man. Ain't no damn compliment. He gonna say, be blessed and just walk off. Like, how old are we talking? Shit. I still got 2 albums left of me. I get that type of disrespect all the time, man. People think I look like anything that's beige. Fucking Vanessa Williams, Lionel Richie, Terrence Howard. How the hell I like Lionel Richie and fucking Lucius Lyons at the same damn time? You're gonna sing this song, Hakeem. I love Terrence Howard's trembly ass voice. You gonna sing this song, Hakeem? He always sound like he cold and go to a pothole and say, you gonna sing this song? He anemic. He get his ass a sweater and a space heater. I was in the furniture store one day shopping. This lady gonna come to me and grab my arm and say, baby, the couch is this color. I'm like, excuse me? Using my arm, it's no damn swatch. It's mad disrespectful. Anybody here tried ancestry.com before? Yeah? Yeah? What'd you find out? What?
I got a lot of half brothers and sisters, a lot of half uncles.
What the fuck is a half uncle? What's that, like a dude to take care of you when your daddy leave? Go upstairs, I'm your half uncle now. What the fuck is a half uncle? I'm always just making shit up. I'm your 3/4 cousin. What? Half uncle. What? I'm gonna change the name of the special to half uncle. Damn unknown, Jason Weems half uncle. I don't think we should waste our money on ancestry.com, especially black people. Right? Like white folks, y'all probably can go on ancestry.com, pay your money, find out what your great-grandpappy had on in 1406, what type of change he had in his corduroys, all that type of stuff. Black folks, we know the story. Don't waste your money, man. I sent in $35 on ancestry.com. They gonna send me back a picture of myself from Facebook from Throwback Thursdays. I got a lot on my mind, people. I'm trying to figure out what type of old black man I want to be. Yo, that's serious business. Different types of old black dudes. For example, you got the old black dude who brings God into every situation, right? My wife's grandfather's like a deacon in South Carolina. Called from Baltimore one day. She's like, hey, Grandpa, when you and Grandma gonna drive to Baltimore to see the twins? Haven't seen them in a while. Takes this long pause. Ha! Let me pray about it. Hopefully the Lord will make a way. I'm like, he already made a way. It's called 95 North. You ain't need God for that situation. I like when I meet old dudes. Sometimes you meet an old dude, you can tell he been to jail because their vocabulary don't match what they saying. I was talking to this old dude the other day. I knew he was in jail because he was like, yeah, man. I was on the bus the other day, fell asleep, missed my stop. Woke up, panicked, tried to shake the back door, screamed, back door! Nobody opened the door up. Finally, I got to the next stop, and the driver let me go on my own recognizance. Like, what? Your own recognizance? Your ass been to jail several times. You probably catching the bus to jail. I'm gonna teach y'all something tonight that I found out the other day, and it blew my mind, because it works every single time. I can tell how old another black man is by what type of animal he calls me. I say it again. I can tell how old another black man is by what type of animal he calls me. If I'm walking down the street and the guy's like, what's up, dog? 20 to 35 years old. If I'm walking down the street and the guy's like, man, these cats out here tripping. It's 57 years old. Yeah, if you ever hear somebody say, one more of these jive-ass turkeys. Gets in my face, he is 73 years old. And he's hoping the Lord will make a way. He does. They say that comedy is tragedy plus time. They say tragedy plus time equals comedy. And I want to share a story with y'all. So last year, May 3rd, 2017, I died. Like, not joking died, like real died, dead. Went to Philly to do a show, and closing the show out that night, doing 45 minutes. I get there, I feel fine, everything's straight. The host brings me up, says, come on out, give it up for your host, give it up for Jason Weems. I go out crazy. 2 minutes in, I am destroying. Motherfuckers is losing it. People doing the kid and play dance in the back of the goddamn clubs. A loose German shepherd running around for some reason. I am doing amazing. And I feel an asthma attack come on. Now I've had asthma my entire life, and I can typically tell how bad it's going to be from the onset. I pull my inhaler out, puff it twice, doesn't do anything. But the thing that scared me was when I puffed the inhaler, the crowd laughed harder. And I was like, what type of fucking animals are you people? This is like some gladiator shit right here. They want to be entertained to the bitter end. So I puff this inhaler, I say goodnight, and I run outside, thinking the fresh air is going to help me. At this point, I'm going in and out of consciousness. I'm gasping for air, I can't talk, and I fall to my knees outside this Philly club. And as I'm on my knees, one of the servers who was helping the comics came outside and put his hand on my back and said, "Should I close out your tab?" Kind of disrespectful shit is that? He trying to run my card before I go home to Jesus. So I'm literally on the ground gasping, and then I hear another voice over my shoulder, and it's a woman this time. And she says, "Hey, I'm a doctor. I was in the crowd." And she starts asking me all these questions. And now let me tell you something. If anybody has asthma, if you can't breathe, you can't talk. And her ass is running down the list. What type of medicine are you on? When's the last time you took it? What size jeans are those? What's the last four of your social? I like your eyes. I'm dying. This motherfucker filling out an eHarmony profile. At that point, things got real fuzzy. I don't remember much. From what I'm told, they took me back into the venue where I literally collapsed, coded in the venue, no heartbeat or pulse for 5 minutes. Woke up in a Philadelphia hospital 16 hours later on a ventilator and in hand restraints because apparently I whooped some nurse named Brenda's ass during a CT scan. Shout out to Brenda. She's a strong woman. 16 hours, man, is a long-ass time to not remember what happened. I don't remember the ambulance ride. I don't remember anything. I just remember waking up in the hospital. You know what you can do in 16 hours? In 16 hours, you can watch all the Lord of the Rings back to back. Still have 6.5 hours left. Or you can watch Aretha Franklin's funeral one damn time. Just once. Yo, Aretha Franklin's funeral was long as hell. Aretha Franklin's funeral was so long, people attending the funeral died at the funeral. They had smaller funerals at Aretha Franklin's funeral. So I wake up and I'm sitting in this bed, and then finally the doctors come in. And at this point, my wife is there, the doctors come in, and they start talking to me. Now at this point, I still didn't know I died. I just thought it was an asthma attack. And the doctor looked at me and said, "Hey, how you feeling?" I nodded my head. "You know we lost you for 5 minutes last night." And I'm thinking he's joking because he knows I'm a comic. I look at my wife, she's stone-faced, I look back at him, and he reiterates, he's like, "Seriously, you fucking died." And I was like, "Are you sure you're a doctor?" Because that ain't how you supposed to talk to patients. Like, you must have went to school online or something. You must be a DeVry doctor or some shit. Ain't nothing wrong with DeVry, I'm just saying that your medical degree is a PDF, that's what I'm saying. Somebody emailed you your degree. That's what they did to your shit. After the initial shock of finding that I died, I got angry. Because nothing happened. I ain't see no bright lights. It wasn't no trumpet. I ain't get touched by no angel. I'm like, "Come on, touch me, angel." Angel said, "We can't touch no more. It's this whole Me Too situation in heaven. They grabbing asses and wings and everything up there." Then I looked down at my wrist. Just matter of fact, looked down at my wrist, and the hospital thing was on my arm. And it shocks me because they had me listed as unknown. And I got madder. I'm like, unknown? I got 937 Instagram followers. I'm a public figure. But what made it strange to me, they had a last name. It was Unknown Froth. Froth. Because apparently when there's more than one unknown in the hospital, they give you a last name. And that's what made me real mad. I was like, you could give me any guy. I could have been Unknown Jackson, Unknown Turner. Froth? I think it's because I'm light-skinned. It felt racial is what it felt. Motherfuckers done brought me to a Starbucks. Then I get my phone back. After being out for 16 hours, I get my phone back. And I was mad excited. You know how you've been away from your phone for a while? You're like, ooh, my joint about to be lit. I'm like, yo, I just died. I know my phone is on fire. I turned my phone on. I only had 17 text messages. 3 of them were from Amazon telling me my package had shipped. Then it was just dumb shit, man. I was looking, I was like, yo, nobody ain't text me. It's probably an outpouring of love on social media. Go over to Instagram. Ain't nobody done slid into my DMs or nothing. Pop over to Facebook. I'm like, yo, I know at this point somebody done photoshopped me into the clouds or something. Put me on some t-shirts or something. I know somebody doing it. Nothing. It's a humbling feeling, man. I'm reading through these messages. People try to uplift you. Hey, Jason, heard what happened to you. I just want to let you know that God will never leave you nor forsake you. I'm like, he left me for 5 minutes. That sounds real forsakish to me. Jason, Jesse, you don't understand. You got to hold on to God's unchanging hand. I'm like, I held on. He let go. He must have had some Jergens on his hands or something. His hands was really slippery. One of the messages I got that made me the angriest was dude told me, Jason, what don't kill you make you stronger. I said, what don't kill you make you cripple. I know a dude got hit by a mass transit bus in high school. It ain't kill him. But he ain't strong. It's the weakest motherfucker I know. His legs ain't grown since 96. Got a little colostomy bag, always got Jordans on. Oh, that's why I went too far right there. Oh. But y'all was cool when I did. Goddamn hypocrites. One text message I got, dude started actually pulling in Bible verses. He said, hey, Jason, he delivered Daniel from the lions, then he gonna do the same thing for you. I'm like, first off, that's an old ass miracle. Ain't no damn lions around here. Is he delivering people from these medical bills that's about to come? Cause let me tell y'all something, God will never put more on you than you can bear. But the hospital billing department will, because they don't give a shit. Three weeks after getting out of the hospital, I got a bill for $61,000. That's with insurance, 61 grand. So we knew something like that was gonna happen, so me and my wife were fighting to get out of the hospital. The doctor was like, you died last night, you gotta stay for a couple of days for observation. I'm like, no, I'm gonna sign myself out, whatever. We signed the papers, say we're going home. Let me get back to Baltimore. So I'm sitting there waiting for the discharge, and I'm like, okay, yo, they know I done been through a lot. They know I had a rough evening, so when they come in here, they probably gonna be gentle with me. Take the IVs out, roll me downstairs. They took all the IVs out, then they got to the last part. I had a catheter in. I see some of you have had catheters as well. So I'm like, yo, they probably gonna be real nice. They're gonna put on some smooth jazz. Pour me a little wine. This lady came out here, and I'm thinking she gonna pull it out nice and tenderly. This heifer pulled this shit out like she was starting a lawnmower. That shit hurt so bad. I was pissing air for 3 days. Yo, the sensation of piss was coming out. It was just straight air. Yo, I'm blowing leaves off old lady sidewalks. Filling up kids' bike tires for 50 cents. Pull it up. Pull it up here. Come on. You got all day. 50 cents. It was terrible, man. Then one of the things that was so strange to me was they started bringing me back my clothes to get discharged. But he brought it back in pieces. One dude brought me my shoes. 15 minutes later, somebody brought me my pants. After that, somebody give me a belt 5 minutes later. So I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, but I still don't got no shirt. I'm chest naked, sitting on the edge of this bed. rocking, and I see this guy walk by. I'm like, excuse me, where's my shirt? And he's like, oh, we cut it off you at the scene. And I was like, wasn't I dead at the scene? He was like, yeah. I was like, so couldn't you took your damn time? That's a good ass shirt that I had. It was a Harry Potter t-shirt. Had a Gryffindor crest. It was lovely. You don't just be cutting magical shirts off people. Goddamn muggles. That joke's gonna help me cross over right there. That's my crossover. That's for everybody in that section back there, right there. Did they make all the white people sit in the back? What's going on? That's affirmative action the other way. Get your ass in the back of that theater. So he's like, the shirt's gone. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm literally leaving this Philly hospital, chest ass naked. So my wife, being the woman she is, gives me her hoodie. And it was the most humbling moment in my goddamn life. I'm standing on a Philly sidewalk, lunch hour rush, with a velour Black Girls Rock hoodie on. Standing there waiting for her to pull the car around. Motherfuckers laughing at me. Middle school kids saying world star. I'm like, shit. But it was a sobering moment. People on their phones, people are, going to meetings. You see school buses and cars and everything else. And I'm sitting there like, yo, the world doesn't stop. Like, you think you're important, you think your life is the thing that connects all this stuff, but like, yo, whether I was standing on the sidewalk or if I was still laid up in that hospital in a locker, all this would have been happening. And it fucked my head up. I'm standing there like, yo, because I'm like, why are you people walking by me smiling and eating Cheetos and shit? I'm like, what the fuck you eating Cheetos for? I died last night. This one dude pushed by me eating barbecue chips. I had barbecue chip dust all on my chest hair. I had to comb that shit out when I went home. It's been a rough ass evening for me. I fucking died, got barbecue chip dust in my chest hairs. Then we get in the car, and we're riding down 95. My wife is driving back to Baltimore. My parents are with the boys in the car, and I'm literally just taking it in. I'm like, all this weight's on me. I'm looking out the window, the trees pass by, and it's quiet in the car. And then out of nowhere, my wife breaks the silence. And she says, was she cute? I'm like, excuse me? She says, was she cute? I'm like, who? She's like, that chick that was on top of you last night at the club. I'm like, you mean the woman who gave me CPR? I said, oh, you real crazy. You crazy, okay. I thought she was just crazy, but you crazy. So we sitting there, and then I say that to her, and she turns back to me, she says, I'm just saying, I was a widow for 5 minutes and didn't even know it. I'm like, don't make this shit about you. This ain't even about you. Just like that, I was dead for 5 minutes and didn't even know it. Making shit about her. Then we get back to the house, man. It's the next day, and I'm just trying to be normal again. Like, how do you come back from dying? How do you present yourself to your children when your head ain't right? So the next day I'm in Baltimore, and I'm sitting up in bed, and people are texting me, but I'm not responding. I'm just messed up. So my wife comes running in the room. She's like, oh, they did a news story on you. So 6 ABC in Philly did a news story on me, and they interviewed the woman who saved me. And I'm not sure where this woman got her information. But she said I was 40 like 6 times in a 90-second news piece. They was like, what happened? He was like, I was just out enjoying a night of comedy with my friends. Then I looked on the stage and I saw this 40-year-old comedian struggling. He couldn't catch his 40-year-old breath. He ran outside like a 40-year-old bitch. And died on the 40-year-old sidewalk. I'm like, what? I saw that shit, I said, these cats are tripping! So I'm back home at this point, and what happens when you die, like, it's the shock, it's the anger. Then I got to this point where it felt good. Like, I felt invincible. I felt bulletproof. I felt like 50 after he got shot 9 times. Yo, 50 got shot 9 times, I died of an asthma attack, pretty much the same damn thing in the streets. I'm gonna drop a mixtape called Get Nebulized or Die Trying. But breathe, unit! What dying also does to you, it gives you perspective. It makes you appreciative for everything. I've always been a chill dude. I like to laugh. I like to have a good time. But you know, things stress me out. But now, after coming back from that, you find the joy in little things. I'm pumping the gas happy now. 10 on 2. And living my best life. So please, if I can leave y'all with anything tonight, be happy. Choose happiness. Tell people you love them here now. Ask that ugly ass woman out tonight. Pay that Comcast bill, because they will cut your shit off. Do it now, man. Yo, this life thing is flimsy. 1 minute you here, 1 minute you not. Appreciate it. Love it. There's joy in the pain. It's like sunshine and rain. My folks like, is he quoting Frankie Beverly up there? Yes, I am. One of the things that scared my wife the most about this was the fact of when I died in the club in Philly, no one could get in touch with my wife because my phone was locked. And no one knew her personal information. So what they did was everybody just started tweeting, hey, who knows at Jay Weems Comedy's family? And people started retweeting at comics I knew in Chicago, tweeted in New York, and bounced around. Donald Trump retweeted me one time. Shout out to Don. Then finally got back to Baltimore and got to my homeboy Grass, right there. Grasshopper, the Black Genius Art Show. Shout out to Grasshopper, Brian Robinson. This is actually a piece of his artwork on my shirt right now, man. I love you, bro. It gets back to him, the word. He drives over to my house in the middle of the night, bangs on the door until my wife answers the door. At this point, the story has changed hands so many times. The version's all messed up. Like, he didn't know what to tell people. He's like, yeah, I heard Jason fell down the steps in Pittsburgh and shit on himself. One dude did tell me, or another comic I know, he said, yo, Jason, I heard you slap some woman in Philly. And I was like, goddamn Brenda, running her mouth. I should have finished the job when I had the chance. So my wife was like, you know, that's a problem. You know, you travel a lot. I need people to be able to get in touch with me if something happens to you. So she was like, we need to sit down and figure this out. She's like, we can do one or two things. You can either leave your phone unlocked or you can get a medical alert bracelet. So I got this medical alert bracelet. Phone unlocked. You want me to die again? Guys, I'm Jason Weems. This is Unknown. right here. If you don't know them, this is Down Came the Rain. This is the serial killer right here. This is Amory right here. I didn't talk much about him tonight, but I will in the next special. And this is Nas. This is Come White Me.